welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, hello. I am just cooking Sunday dinner. I am also trying to get back into the swing of things of like vlogging or filming my life. What we're cooking today is some meat from ButcherBox. It is their beef premium steak tips that I have defrosted. It comes packaged like this. I love this. And I'm gonna make some homemade mashed potatoes. The beef tips are gonna provide the gravy, and I'm going to make some broccoli on the side. So yeah, that's what's for Sunday dinner. I don't know how long it's gonna take. All I know is I'm gonna enjoy it and cook with love.
Alright, y'all. So while I'm cooking, I wanted to talk about something that has genuinely made my life easier. And this is not an ad. Nobody is paying me. I just like sharing what's actually working for me in real life. So one of my New Year's resolutions was to eat at home more because, let's be honest, eating out is expensive. It adds up fast, and sometimes it doesn't even taste good. Like, why did I just spend $28 and I'm still hungry? But when I decided I wanted to cook more, I quickly realized something. Cooking at home sounds cute in theory. In reality, it can feel very overwhelming because it's not just cook at home. Is what are we eating this week? What meat do I need? How much do I buy? Is it enough? What if it goes bad? What size go with it? Now, I'm standing in the grocery store staring at the meat section like I've never seen chicken before in my life. It was too many decisions at once, to be honest. And for me, when there are too many decisions, I mentally step back and just say, forget it, I'll order something. Like, don't we all? So, what I started doing is ordering my meat from ButcherBox. Again, not an ad. I'm just telling you what's been working in my household. What I like is that I can sit down ahead of time, pick the meats I want, and then it just shows up at my door. And if you live in an apartment like me with 3 flights of stairs before you even get inside, you understand why delivery is elite. I don't have to carry 10 grocery bags and ground beef up 3 stairs. It just arrives. And I love how the meat is packaged. It comes airtight and pre-portioned. That part, huge for me. Because sometimes when you buy those big family packs from the store, you have to come home and separate everything, wrap it, label it, freeze it. Like, oh my gosh, please. And if you don't, it freezer burns. Like, come on. With this, it's already portioned. I can just grab 1 pack of chicken, 1 pack of ground beef, whatever I need, and I'm done. It feels organized, and I need that in my life right now. The way things are going with everything as a mom, working, I'm having so much on my brain. Like, I need something to be simple, okay? Like, this was mentally easier for me. Instead of planning entire meals, I just plan the protein. That's it. I order the meat ahead of time. It's in my freezer. Decision made. Then during the week, I figure out the size. And sizes are just easier to me. It feels easier. And quite frankly, I keep some on deck. More like rice, beans, frozen vegetables. So no matter what, I can always throw something together. If I have chicken, okay, rice and broccoli. If I have ground beef, rice bowl, tacos, add beans. If I have steak, boom, potatoes and green beans. When the protein is already handled, the rest doesn't feel overwhelming. And I think that's what was stopping me before. It wasn't cooking, it was just decision fatigue, you know? Us mamas understand. Now, let me say this. It can get a little pricey depending on your family size. So, I definitely recommend sitting down and doing the math. Look at how much you typically spend on meat in a month, compare it. For some families, it might make perfect sense. For others, it might not, and that's okay. Another great option is supporting your local butcher. If you have a good local butcher in your area, that's amazing. Sometimes you can get really quality meat and even better pricing. Plus, you're supporting a small business. For me, right now, the convenience is what I needed. Convenience in ordering, convenience in delivering, or it being delivered, convenience in it being portioned, convenience in it lasting longer in the freezer because of the airtight packaging. It just simply does something for me. And I've noticed cooking feels simple. I actually do it. We've been eating at home way more. I feel better. I'm saving money. And honestly, it feels good to cook. There's something grounding about seasoning your food, tasting as you go, adjusting things. It feels very grown. It's giving grown. And I like that energy for me this year. I like that energy. So, yeah, that's what's been working for me. Again, not sponsored, no pressure, just sharing. If you have been feeling overwhelmed with cooking at home, maybe simplify one part of the process instead of trying to fix everything all at once. Handle the protein, stock up 3 to 4 easy size, and give yourself room to figure out as you go. Let me
So I am done cooking. Here's the food. Oh, it looks so good. Cannot wait to eat it. We have homemade mashed potatoes, beef tips. Yeah, that's what I said. And then roasted broccoli that I just popped in the air fryer. Sometimes I see myself and I look like this and I'm like, ooh, okay, I don't have too much. I don't have too far to go, you know? I know I need to work out on my arms. Like, they are my problem area. Them and my gut. I'm tired because I just got finished working out. But y'all, I'm tired. Anyways, this is me. I'm gonna poke out my stomach. That's me poking it out. Oh, I can also use these as progress videos. This is me poking my stomach out. And this is naturally relaxed. Still got some room for improvement. I gotta let my camera charge up today. But yeah, I just you could do this. You could be the first millennial with a trip on your phone. It's the 19th. I am vlogging finally again. It's been a minute since I picked up the camera. This week, Amor has been out of school. I do have a little surprise for her. Ashley, I need to book it, but I do have a little surprise for her. She has been out of school all this week. I think they call this like winter break. I don't know. We didn't have all these days out when I was a kid, but they have a week out for winter break. We are gonna do something one of these days. I think it's gonna be tomorrow. I'm not sure. Or probably Saturday. But she's gonna love it. It's gonna be so cute. We are here. It is the 19th, like I said. I have not been vlogging. I really thought that I was going to get some footage of us like going out to dinner for Valentine's. Like we put on clothes, we were really cute or whatever. But it was so freaking busy Valentine's Day here in Atlanta. Normally I kind of do something at home and not too much. I keep it cute, but this year I wanted to get out and I wanted to get out into the streets, see what was happening, go to a restaurant, you know. Boy, did we almost miss our reservations, and we left the house in an adequate amount of time. Like, it was so busy, and the way I get to this place, we went to Colony Square, okay? I love Colony Square. They have this theater there called iPic. We love to go there. It's very expensive, but we love to go there. Anyways, there's a restaurant near iPic, and you kind of used to seeing parking. So I know my route to get to this place, and when I tell you on the way, it was super, super busy. People were out, people were in the way, and it had started to drizzle a little bit, so a little bit of rain. It didn't rain all day, but oh my goodness, we were 5 minutes shy of missing our reservations. Luckily, we made it. We went to Roomy's Kitchen. If you don't know, now you know that I love Mediterranean, Middle Eastern dishes and foods. Like it's nothing but rice and vegetables and meat basically, and tzatziki sauce or some type of sauce with sour cream. But I love it. I love it. Any restaurant that offers that, I am trying to get there. So we had that. I didn't get much footage there, but it was nice. Today, y'all, I have not been on my P's and Q's, and I am upset with myself. I don't know if my body is still in rest, if I'm waiting for spring to jumpstart this new year, but I cannot pull myself out of the slump that I'm in. And there's nothing wrong with me. Like, internally, I'm happy. Like, everything is good. But it's like my body is almost like, but it's like my body is saying it's not time yet. It's not time yet. And I'm like, no, I want to get up and go. I want to get up and get at them and do stuff and do what's on my list. I cannot. And I don't know if it's my addiction to this device, because TikTok, I've mentioned it before, but I have noticed my increase in screen time on my phone with my device. Like while I'm working now, by the way, while I'm working, in between like tasks that I'm doing, I am scrolling on TikTok. My thing is, I'm not up there for the funsies. Like, I'm really up there to get the information, the news, quick, fast. And sometimes it could be a little too quick and too fast and too wrong. But like I said, like I mentioned, you know that something is going on. And lately, with everything that's been coming out about the administration and these files, if you know, you know, I have really been staying abreast on that type of information. I have not reviewed the files myself. However, I have been listening to people discuss or break down or go over certain files in the entire document, what they've released so far. But yes, I need to cut down my screen time and fill it with things that I know I need to do. It is very hard. It's very hard. I didn't realize how addicted I am, and I'm ashamed to say that being that I work from home and in my own space, I get my job done. I've been getting raving reviews on my work, of course, but daily 13 hours, daily usage, 13 hours on social media. And that is terrible. And I think part of it also comes from the fact that I don't have nothing else going on in life. Like, nobody's blowing up my phone. I'm not texting or calling. You know, I talk to my friends here and there, but I'm not doing the most. Like, I didn't even wash my face this morning. I brushed my teeth though. Anyway, I wanted to come on and speak to you guys a little bit. This morning I worked out. I say a workout, but you know, I did some steps. I took some steps with my weighted vest on that I got from the TikTok shop. I think it's about 12 pounds, 8 or 12, I'm not sure. But yes, I did that this morning. And now I am currently taking my 15-minute break that I normally don't take, but I figured I'll take it and talk to you guys. The video that I put out, it got like 50 views. My January vlog. I can do better. I know I can. This month I kind of did a tad bit better. I have some new editing gadgets that I want to incorporate. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate them into this vlog, but definitely my next one. I also want to play around with lightning and sceneries. Like, I want my videos to give a certain vibe. I wanted to give like cinematic. I wanted to give a cinematic feel. You know what I mean? Something that makes you feel like, dang, like her editing, the quality, the feeling. Like, I want to induce feelings when you guys watch me versus me just sharing my personality and my life and how I'm feeling. I want you to watch and feel without me having to tell you, if you get what I mean. And I'm trying to look at the camera a little bit more because I noticed in my last video, I was like, avoiding direct eye contact. And I need that because I love it when I just look at the camera or I'm looking at the display screen. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but as long as I'm looking this way and not this way and not that way, I think we're pretty good. Today is the 19th, like I stated, which is a little over the time frame that I set up for myself. I said that I was gonna vlog the first 15 days of the month and give myself the remaining of the month to edit the video and put it all together. Today is the 19th. Since I haven't been vlogging as much, I'm going a little over. I'm going to vlog this weekend, and then after this weekend, I am going to edit this video. But yes, I'm going to get back to work. It hasn't been 15 minutes yet, only 10 according to this thing right here.
I will not save his number in my phone until we're engaged. I said what I said. I will not save his number in my phone until we're engaged. Y'all, these details are absolutely crazy. So Texas Congressman Tony Gonzalez is being accused of having an affair with a former staffer who later set herself on fire. For some more background, Tony Gonzalez is a Republican. He is also married with 6 children, and the former staffer also was married and had a son. The woman's name is Regina Santos, and apparently she and the congressman worked really closely together, and they started developing a relationship that eventually the whole staff pretty much knew. It was like a secret that wasn't really a secret. And then, according to reporting, at some point she began to get frozen out of work after more staff were finding out about the affair. The report claims that she could no longer accompany the congressman on visits to the district, and meetings that she arranged were being canceled. One ex-staffer said that she went from being the #1 employee in the office to nothing. And this ex-staffer did share receipts, including this text from Regina saying, "I had an affair with our boss and I'm fine, you will be fine." And the other staffer responded, "I know I'll be fine, I'm not afraid of that." Now, on top of the messiness of the situation, such as being married and having an affair, there's also the professional aspect of it, of the inappropriateness of having a relationship with your subordinate. And now the new reporting is that Tony Gonzalez apparently knew that her mental state was declining. People in the office had warned him about it, but he did not take action. And so now he's gone from being an incumbent who should typically have a good chance at winning back their district to now an underdog territory. And obviously the story is not looking good for him. Now, in his response to all this, he's basically calling it a political smear campaign, saying that it's messy, but he hasn't directly addressed that affair allegation. Y'all, these details are absolutely crazy.
That's what he does. Where's Marco? Is it Marco? Is it true? You claimed this building. You took it away from about 5 groups that wanted it.
I don't like listening to him talk.
Very methodical.
Wait until y'all find out that the only thing differentiating them crazy millionaires that was doing all that weird stuff to the young girls, the difference between them and the common everyday man is simply money and access. The only thing stopping them is opportunity. The opportunity just does not present itself because they lack access and resources. Simple. It's not a greater presence of moral compass. That's for sure. The creepy homosexual at the club that hugs the wall and waits to prey on drunk girls. The creepy dude on the job that can't take no for an answer. Yeah. The dude that only dates younger girls because he literally cannot date women within his same age group because they already know the BS games that he's on, and he's a predator. So he quite literally has to go to women with undeveloped brain stems to be able to manipulate them. These are the type of men that, if given the opportunity, they would be predators on mass scales too. And the other part about it is that I refuse to believe that all of their crazy antics started when the money came. I believe that they were predators long before the money ever got introduced. 100%.
See, it be stuff like that. I really agree with everything she said. I don't know if I've built my feed to my liking or what, but I see a lot of videos that is either talking like that or arts and crafts, because I'm an artsy-fartsy. Oh, look at my hair. It's breaking off. Anyways, what you just saw me do was prepare my coffee. I'm not a coffee girl. I'm a tea girl. However, I drink coffee here and there when I feel like it, especially when I'm running low on honey, which I am. So I don't have much counter space in my apartment, if you can see, and I honestly hate having stuff on my counter. I need to put that up. I hate having stuff on my counter, so having a coffee machine is a no-go. You know, now if I had a house, I would have a coffee machine. I would have a little space for it, you know, but we don't have all that. So what we do have is this. I'm gonna tell you how it works. I found this idea or this product. I didn't buy it from TikTok Shop, but I saw the girlies showing us how to make our coffee without having a coffee machine. Now let me flip the camera. Okay, I don't know the name of it, but I'm gonna put it on the screen. What I did was fill the water in this portion of it, because it was 2 pieces. You have the top and the bottom. So in the bottom, you put the water in there up until like this. You can see on the inside this little nugget. So you want to put the water in under that, directly under that. Fill the bottom up to under that little nugget, okay? And then, you know, it's actually 3 pieces, but you have the bottom container, top container. Right here, there's, you saw me fill it. You saw me put the coffee in the little thing. It's like a gusset with a stem on it. You put the coffee. I'm so bad at giving directions and explaining something, but you saw me put the coffee grinds into the little gusset, and what happens is the water starts to boil, and somehow the water transfers up into this top part, but it has to come up through the coffee. So what you're getting is the clear water. The coffee here is coming up through it from the boiling, I guess. And then at the end, you will notice that the water that was down here is now up here and is brown because of the coffee. Might can catch it when it start boiling, but I've made coffee so many times it's kind of changed the color. But once it start boiling, the water will come out through here and then fall in there, and then all you have is your espresso coffee. I've put some hot water in here to boil, because once the coffee rises up and I have my espresso coffee shot, I'm gonna need more water to actually make it enough coffee. So I'm gonna mix the two together, add my creamer and my sweetener, and then I have coffee. It's a bit much, but it works because I already have this for my tea. You know, all I had to buy was this portion and learn how to use it, which isn't bad. So yeah, and the only thing that I don't like about it is that it's kind of out on the stove all day, which I hate. I have nowhere to put it or store it, so it has to stay on the stove. I can put it in the oven when I'm not using it, but I don't want to. Like, I really just want a station. But I don't have that now, so it's cool. I'm thinking about letting you guys spend the day with me because I'm in a vlogging mood. I don't know why I woke up and thought, you know what, let's get that camera. I'm waiting on my coffee. So I might let you guys spend the day with me and see how lazy I am. Yeah, because I've been lazy. I don't know. I'm 37 now and I don't have all that energy, which I need to be taking my vitamins. But I'm 37 now and I just don't be shucking and jiving, you know? And I want to so bad because in my brain it's like, oh, I'm still young. I can still do it. But this body is like, let's just lay down. Let's just scroll on TikTok. Let's just relax. And I've been listening. I really been listening. But you know, being a Black woman, we've always worked. I'm probably always gonna work, you know? And we spend majority of our lives like taking care of everybody, taking care of ourselves, being the backbone to the family, paying the bills, going to the grocery store, making sure kids get what they need, moving from A to B. And I'm not saying other people don't do it, but some people have help. You know, some people have the means to hire help. I am a single mom as well, all by myself, and don't have any help. I'm pretty much self-sufficient, And so taking a little break, because again, we have to show ourselves grace. Taking a little break, and when I say a little break, that means the fact that I just really been chilling and not getting shit done is needed, okay? It's needed because I've worked my behind off to get to where I am now, to where I actually can, I can do this. And instead of like sitting in it, I beat myself up thinking that I need to be doing more because I'm used to producing more, doing more on the run, being here, being there. But now that I work remote from home and I'm able to relax and not feel as stressed as we can get sometimes, I'm having trouble. I guess I'm having trouble like accepting the fact that I've put myself in position to where I can actually sit down and I can relax and I don't have to be da 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 everywhere, you know. I can, some people don't have that privilege at this time. There's people out there with more privilege than myself. However, I do. It's not for me to think about others. It's not for me to think outside of myself when I need to be here with me, you know? I need to understand that I've had my moment. Everybody's on their own timelines. But in short, I feel like everybody's on their own timeline and I'm just not accepting my timeline, or it's hard to accept my timeline, which my timeline is at rest. Like, it's really a soft lifestyle, if you ask me. It's not the softest because the softest with me, I'm not working, you know? But I'm still having to work, but I'm doing it from the comfort of my home. If you're a Black woman, you also understand what it means to work outside the home in buildings and corporations around other people and how that can take a real toll on you dealing with all the energies. So I do find it like a luxury to be able to work from home in my own environment to where nobody is staring over me or micromanaging me or looking at every single thing. Like, of course, my work, just because I work remote, that doesn't mean people aren't looking at my work, because they are. But what I'm saying is, it's not done in a way that it happens when you're in office. It's different. It is so different, you know? And that can take a real toll on a woman, and it seems to happen to Black women. It happens to every woman, but it happens to Black women at an alarming rate, and it really messes with our mental, our heart, you know, and it causes our stress levels to increase. So yeah, I am in a position now to where I have eliminated a lot of that, and now my body is at rest, and I cannot accept it because I'm used to, and that is traumatizing. That is traumatizing. But I'm doing better. I'm trying to get better. I am getting better with it because no, I'm not getting better. I'm not getting better because I'm still trying to pull myself out. Like, I can do this, which I can and I need to. But I think it's more of okay, I've been here so long now because I've been working from home I've been working from home since COVID, and that's been like 6 years. And I think that it's made me like a real homebody for sure. I don't think I know. And I love going out. I'm a going out person. But I have grown to just love being at home and making it so cozy. Like, I made it so cozy to where I don't have to go. I have my little work area. This is my kitchen area, by the way. Like, I'm in the dining area where a dining table should be, but I sold that. And I made it an office because it's just Amore and I, and we rarely sit down at a table and had dinner in this apartment. So I sold it and made it my office. And then I added some stuff to my living room and made my room super cozy. Like, everything is just so cozy and it's hard to leave. But I want to get out. Like, I do notice, like, working from home has made me, like, antisocial. Like, I can talk to you guys, no problem, no issue. But I do feel like I need to go out and meet people. Like, make it a point to meet people and stay young and fresh and hip and in the know. Because I'm young and fresh and hip. So I need to be in the know. And I think it also determines my love life as well. Like I said in the last vlog, is non-existent. And I'm not looking, but you know, I want to be on the scene. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. We're not pressed because we got things to do, and relationships can be a distraction for me majority of the time. But it is nice to have someone to share time with and talk to, and I don't know, get to know a little bit more. Because I love meeting new people, even if it doesn't even have to be like a man. It could be a woman. For a friend, you know, friend, woman, friend. Just meeting new people to hang out with and getting to know and networking. I mean, that's good for Atlanta. So yeah, I don't even know if this is going in the vlog because I'm just rambling. I said rattling earlier, but it's rambling. You guys missed it because I was rambling. I was talking, but the coffee is up. You see that? It came from down here up through the tunnel. Oh, there it is. You see it? That's how we got it. So that was all the water that I had in here. It came up through the tunnel. It filtered through the coffee, and we're here now.
Anything like that, I care about people and the fact that we, as Americans, by our silence, are condoning 11 million people being thrown into an apocalyptic scenario where they're deprived of food, of water, of health care, where children are becoming casualties, where the elderly are becoming casualties, anyone with chronic illness are becoming casualties, and soon the young and the healthy will also become casualties as disease runs through the population, as the lack of clean water or the absence of water altogether throws the people into absolute shock and a state of survival. Now, the hope from the U.S. administration is that this kind of pressure that was put on the people would force the population's hand to confront the government. But the fact is that people have been thrown into a state of survival almost immediately. That's how fragile the Cuban system actually was.
Oh my gosh, it's actually...
And the black berets, there was only 2 real protests that has happened this entire time. And what happened is exactly what you think would happen. Provocateurs were arrested and disappeared. And the people know, and they understand that even if the government falls, there's no immediate change. So we'll keep following this and let you know what's going on as the situation continues to degrade in Cuba. But we appreciate your time and your attention on this one.
I want to find a peaceful resolution to some of this.
Oh my gosh, it's working. I was saying that I also have this mic here that I could not plug, but attach to me. but I don't know how to work the mic yet. So we'll figure that out next go round. Maybe. Because I'm in the house, so that really doesn't require mic, mic usage. But I have a mic that I do have that I could use so that you guys can hear me so clear. I gotta figure out how to use it though, cause I don't know. I'm sure it's easy, but I don't know how. Shout out to the guy that bought this. Shout out to the guy that bought this. This was a gift. The DJI, the whole thing. I think it was like. I think now it's priced at $1,000, but at that time I think it was like $600 and something. He bought it for me before it went up to $1,000. But shout out to him. I appreciate you. So I got a mic. I got my camera. I can move. I can dance. Dip. I love it. Why haven't I been using this? My tripod and the face detector. Because you know what? When I'm watching YouTubers, I hate that I have to see them all so close to all the daggone time. And I know that I was doing it, but I see why they do it, but I hate it. I hate watching people who just all the daggone time. Like, I want to see. Show me. And now I can do it. Now I can do that. You guys don't have to see me all so close up. Okay. I am now off from work. It is, what time is it? I was just watching TikTok. I need to do better. It is 5:43. I've seasoned some chicken for Amore to put on the grill. I'm gonna show you my little electric grill. It's right there. We have to plug it up inside, and then we transfer the card outside. I've had this grill for some years now, and oh snap. We've had this grill for some years now, and I love it. We do not have any sides at this time. We do have some vegetables that we could roast up in the air fryer, but I don't necessarily feel like it. Since we've been getting that meat that I showed you guys earlier in the vlog, since we've been getting that meat, there has been times where, we just ate the meat, because what I'm realizing is the amount that they send is kind of hard for me to keep up and try to eat, because the subscription is every 2 weeks. And what happens is sometimes I can like go into the app or the website and ask for it to be like prolonged, for them to wait to take out my money for the meat and send an order. But sometimes I just had them send it and the freezer be full of meat. So what happens is we have to eat that meat to keep up with the orders. Now I can keep prolonging it, but sometimes I see the refrigerator getting a little low or whatever, then I just go ahead and tell them to send it. But yeah, I'm just gonna have her grill that chicken. And the reason why I'm having her grill the chicken is because she has not been cooking at all. I've been cooking and I'm tired, and she knows how to use the little electric grill. So we're gonna have her put the meat on the grill, have it cook the meat, and I'm just gonna eat that. Some grilled chicken. Yeah, because I don't have anything else. And I don't want, we have broccoli. I can roast some broccoli. And then we have like a bag of mixed vegetables that I can put with it. We have rice as well, but I don't want any rice. I really just want the chicken. I really just want the chicken. And I think the protein would do me some good. So yeah, I feel like I'm being very talkative at the end of this vlog, and it's okay. I know you guys like when I have conversations, so I'm trying to incorporate that. I need to look at you guys. I'm trying to incorporate that a little more. I was scrolling on TikTok today. I didn't do it as much. I did take like a music break for a split second, but while I was online, I did see where the president is here in Georgia, and I don't know why it grinds my gears to see him visit like restaurants and stuff. I think it was one time I did see him go to a Chick-fil-A, but this recent time he went to some location. I don't know where. I think they said he's like in Rome, Georgia. He went to this restaurant, and the amount of black people in the restaurant being happy. I don't know why that gets on my nerves. I hate to see it. Like, what are we doing here? Like, there's actually footage of you standing there being excited to see this man that is doing everything that he's doing with his administration. That is pretty much hurting the American people. And you're sitting up there, yes, Mr. President, I've been working here for 45 years. Are we not all on the same page? Do we not? Oh, what is going on? Like, it's stressing me out. I don't know if you saw my little eye jump, but it just did, because I am stressed out about the optics. That look crazy. I don't like seeing us, especially us, excited about being in the presence of that man, because no, we got beef with you.
I knew that there were certain things that I had to do to make it work. Okay, it happened to my Kendrick versus Drake video, it happened to my Beyonce video, it happened to my Diddy video, it happened to my Charlie Kirk video, it happened to so many other videos, and I'm very confident, because of who this video is about, that it will probably happen to this video, despite the fact that I'm gonna do everything in my power to not let it happen. If you want to see this video uncut with no ad breaks, you're going to want to sign up for my streaming service Nebula and watch it there. I'm going to talk about Nebula more later in the video, but understand early that there's a strong chance that that's the only place this video will be uncut, because Tyler Perry is known to not take nicely to being criticized. In fact, Tyler Perry is...
The grand opening of Tyler Perry Studios included a lineup of stars that impressed even the big man himself.
I'm so excited that Sidney Poitier is here, Cecily Tyson, and Oprah's on her way. It's just, I am extremely excited. When I built my studio, I built it in a neighborhood that is one of the poorest black...
Okay, so it's the next morning. I'm back at my desk, face wash, teeth brushed, and I'm wearing my eye mask. I'm never buying these again. These are I love the fact that they're juicy, but these are I'm gonna put it on the screen for you because I do not want to butcher. I think it's CosRx, like RX prescription. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the brand, but I know it when I see it because it is considered a Korean skincare, and that's what I like to use on my face. So I have booked the babysitting yoga experience that we're going to tomorrow. Yesterday, I did not get back on to let you guys see the chicken that Amora grilled. It was so good. That's all I ate. I ate 3 legs of chicken. I'm just jumping all over the place. I'm talking like we're on FaceTime, and we are. But like I was saying, you know, let me finish my thoughts. I booked the place. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want her to hear me. Now, last night I didn't get back on. I told you guys that Amore was gonna be grilling the chicken. I show you the grill, you know, remember? Do you remember? Okay, so she finished the chicken and it was so good and juicy. I ate the chicken by itself. I didn't eat it with anything because like I said, I didn't have anything. But last night, like after I had ate Amore, she wasn't hungry right away. She waited to get something to eat. And she went in later on that night before I was asleep, because I was in bed, but I was not asleep just yet. She went in here. She came in here into the kitchen, warmed her some chicken, and used some naan bread. Ate it with some naan bread and some steak sauce. I'm having that for lunch. That was so good. We're gonna have that for lunch. We still have naan bread. And we have naan bread because I fell in love with hummus as an adult. Now, in my younger days, you couldn't get me to eat no hummus. But in my adult days, oh my gosh, what did it for me was that for Amore's birthday in December, we went to Del Bar. And they had hummus. They served hummus as like the bread. Hummus for the table, you know, when you go out to eat, they give you the bread. They had hummus and this flat tortilla or this flat pita bread, in-house made pita bread. And oh my gosh, it was so good. So I told myself that I was going to try and make the hummus myself. Absolutely not. I did find the recipe, but absolutely not. What I did do was go to Kroger and I looked around to see what type of flavors that they have. And I found one that was Mediterranean hummus. And I said, bet, I'm going to get it. We're going to try it. If it's close enough, we're going to ride with it. By itself, it was okay. But when I got the naan bread and put it in the toaster to warm it and then ate the hummus, I'm telling you, you gotta try it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I get because I still have it. And I buy it every time now when I go to the grocery store. This is the naan bread that I like to get. Stonefire authentic flatbreads. Now, normally I get the smaller ones. When I went to Kroger last time, they didn't have the smaller ones. You get 4 small ones in a pack. This is 2 large ones. So what I do is I just cut this up and we just eat it that way. And then this is the hummus that I like to get. Oh my gosh, this right here. Do you see it? It is the Mediterranean hummus with toppings. And if you're not familiar with hummus, hummus is chickpeas. So, like, you're just eating peas. It's so good. Flavored, seasoned peas meshed up with hummus. With pita bread. Naan bread. So good. You can have pita as well if you want, but I like that naan bread because it's flavored as well. It's like olive. Let me look. Not olive. It's garlic. Olive oil and garlic. I don't know. Garlic. Roasted garlic. Roasted garlic. So it has taste to it as well, which makes the experience oh so much better. I haven't tried it with plain naan bread, but who wants plain when you can get the garlic? So, yes, did that. What else I want to share with you guys? Yesterday, I was explaining that I wanted to do a little bit more with my filming, and I want to I want to start experimenting. Is that gonna stick? I want to start experimenting. I'm doing it now, actually. I am putting you guys on a tripod, and I'm spinning you around to see if. Oh, I love that. And if I want to move around, I can. I need to also set this to where it would follow me. Like right now, it's not that. It's not on that setting, but this is good because I had this tripod. I had this tripod in my closet. I have like 3 of them actually, and I did use them at one point, but once I took a little break, I did realize that I was getting a little lazy with wanting to pull them out. So now, since I'm getting back in my creative, I'm a YouTuber mode, because we're not getting in the bag. We're not making any money right now. I decided that I can pull these back out and see what it's gonna give. I do have one with a ring light. The ring light will work, but it kind of leans a little bit. So I'm just gonna explore a little bit with some of the scenes that I'm gonna try to capture in-house. And yeah, we're just gonna watch my progression together. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am struggling to find words to use, and I know it's because it's my usage online. Let me see if I can. Oh no, I don't want to. Okay, I was gonna try to move the camera up with the nozzle, but it won't go up. I gotta figure out how to do that. But you guys are gonna watch my progression with using my gadgets. I don't want to buy anything else. I want to use what I got to get what I want. Yeah, I want to use what I have at home already, instead of feeling like I need to go out and purchase new equipment. I want to see how far I can get with my videos with what I have, you know? But what I was going to say is I want you guys to watch my progression through the vlogs. Like, pay attention to when I'm trying to set the mood, when I'm trying to give you... Who's bothering me? Oh, I gotta get that. I gotta go. Oh, it's tracking now. Oh, it's turning. So you guys are gonna watch me try. Oh, it's detecting my face. That is so good. Okay, so like I was saying, oh, I hit it. Like I was saying, I want you guys to be able to watch me progress and be able to recognize, at least by the end of the year, like a full blown production video. Like, I want you to see and watch my progression from one level to the next. So hopefully I'm translating that well. Also, my communication style, me increasing my vocabulary, my way of thinking, and my flow. Like, I want my flow to come off as natural. Now it comes off as natural because it's like I'm talking to you guys. But I want to be able to expand on topics that I want to discuss in a very educational, communicative way. Communicative way. A communicative way. See, this, I don't want to do any of this. Anyways, that's that. And I'm going to get back to work. I did answer that email that I did get, but I'm going back to work now. I have not been wanting this hair on my neck, which is why you see it like this. It look crazy, but it gets the job done. All right, bye. I wanted to come back on to say that I was saying that I was going to stop purchasing these because they're so juicy and big. They slide down, but they're staying today. I don't know how or why, but they're staying in place today and they're not sliding down. So I might repurchase because I do like the fact that they're super juicy. But I think the juice is what makes them slide down. But this time they didn't. But I will say I've had them for some time now, so they're not as juicy as they were when I bought them. So maybe, you know, some juice has evaporated and they're working just fine now. But it's staying in place. I am happy. I'm still at work, by the way. I'm just trying to see, because I have you guys on a tripod. I have my DJI camera on a tripod. I'm just trying to see what angles I can catch and how I look. Because I noticed when the camera's like down low, it makes me look super big and fluffy. Not that that's a problem, but I just feel like it's trying to give me slick body dysmorphia because I know I'm not a big fluffy person. These arms are though. I gotta figure out how to slim these arms. I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm just getting to know him, and he works out a lot, and he said I can join him. He can help me. So I like stuff like that. I like when somebody got a plan other than me. But my arms need help. I do a little something with my little dumbbells, but I don't think it's working. I do something, but it's definitely not enough. Maybe he can help me get rid of my auntie arms, my granny arms, my chic and cool arms. Anyways, I'll come back later. I'm just taking small breaks during work. It's like confessionals, like how you see on like reality TV. Like you go off and you do your reality TV and then you come back to this room and you report back. That's what I feel like I'm doing being that I'm at work. Anyways, I gotta go. Y'all, I'm keeping the camera to my face right now because I don't have on bottoms. But it's Saturday, and guess what? I went back and checked the reservation for what I purchased, what I booked for today, the puppies and yoga. I don't know if I told you guys already, but that's what I booked, puppies and yoga. More loves dogs, pets, anything dealing with animals she loves. And I've never let her have a pet because we've always stayed in like a 2-bedroom apartment, and I just don't feel like I have the space and the mindset to have a pet. So I booked this, I guess this is business that allows you to do yoga, and then they eventually let the puppies out and the puppies be all over you and loving on you and you can love on them. Well, I booked it for today, so I thought it's actually next weekend, so we're not going today, and I will not be filming it today because I did not purchase tickets to go today. I purchased tickets to go next week. So I will film it next week.
I got that blue fever, cold as ice till you get near. You're like another fire-breathing creature, but it don't burn how it appears. It's true, you could make me melt, but don't you forget it. If the person you fell for ever do for reasons, it's only because you ain't here. I can feel it in the air, my cold sweat dripping everywhere. I'm all in. I don't even care as long as you're right here, playing in my bed. I'm forget what everyone said. I'm all in. I couldn't care less as long as you're true leader. The non-obliged promise to please ya. If you're open fire, then it's treason. And I decide to go out swinging. If you shoot, then you can bet every single dollar and your last few cents that I will too. And I mean it. Tell me, where do we go from here? Can't feel it in the air, my cold sweat dripping everywhere. I don't even care as long as
What you think? What you give it? How you rate it? A 10? 10 out of 10?